What if I told you that holding a grudge actually doesn't protect you, and deep down, it actually makes things worse because you're stuck in a cycle of resentment? In this video today, we are going to review what is a grudge and why it energetically weighs you down. We are going to review what is forgiveness and how it actually sets you free. And we are going to review how to set and assert strong boundaries. That way you can protect your power and stand in your power. This video is completely intended to help you grow, so do your bro a favor and smash the like button, and let's jump right on in. Okay, first part to the video. What is a grudge and why does it energetically weigh you down? So a grudge is a deep-rooted feeling of resentment that we carry in the body and mind towards a person, place, thing, or situation to where we had been wronged in the past. A grudge often carries sensations of ill will and bitterness from the pain and being wronged in the past, and it persists in our daily life. When we hold grudges internally, it can often feel like justification or can feel justified. But really, this is actually just disguised as anger, rage, or revenge when being viewed through the lens of wounding. But zooming out energetically, what this resentment is it's keeping us chained to the pain of the past, hindering us from growth and healing. And from a physical, emotional, and mental level, it does way more than just that. When we hold a grudge, we're tending to increase the levels of cortisol in our body, the stress hormone, the stress response. Cortisol, it's pumping through the vein. And with an increased level of cortisol, we're very likely going to be more in a stressful state of body and a stressful state of mind, just from the chemical hormones being released into the system. It's just like a cycle. I'm feeling the negative emotions in my body, and I am thinking the negative thoughts in my mind. And I am thinking the negative thoughts in my mind, reinforcing the negative emotions I feel in my body, reinforcing more negative thoughts that I'm having in my mind. And you get stuck in this vicious cycle of feeling and thinking, all because you can't get to the root of the grudge, which can just negatively impact your immune system and physical body. This is where just holding a grudge can be so dangerous to yourself because it's just like drinking poison. This cycle alone can keep you trapped in anxiety, depression, and just feelings of insecurity and low self-worth. And you're tricking yourself into thinking that through holding this grudge justifies my view towards this person, but in the end, you're actually drinking your own poison, poisoning the well. All right, this next one's on a mental level. Holding a grudge can distort your perception of other people. So when we hold a grudge, it can put a negative filter over the lens that you see life through. This can make it very difficult to see the good and positive characteristics in other people, even the people that might have hurt you in the past. So this can create a negative distortion or perception you have of other people. These are going to be my negativity grudge holding glasses. My lens gets placed over my vision, and because of the feelings and the resentments that I harness within my body and mind, I am seeing that now onto the screen of life in front of me. And this makes this very difficult because it makes it so you now are negatively filtering out the positive characteristics that you see in other people, other places, other things, relationships with people, and even the person who may have hurt you in the past. What we're doing here is we're taking the glasses off. And it's not justifying and saying that any of it is okay. We're going to get into that next. But it's to be able to identify that, because this is the relationship you have with yourself at the end of the day. The deep truth here is that grudges keep you stuck and chained to the root of the pain, while forgiveness allows you to cut and sever the cord, setting you free. That's going to lead us to the next part of the video: forgiveness, letting go, and setting boundaries. So let's be real. Forgiving people is not easy, especially when this is someone, something, someplace that has hurt you, violated you, or betrayed you when they should have known better. So on a logical mental level, many people today confuse forgiveness with giving someone permission, or forgiveness with letting someone get away with it. If I forgive them, it means that it could happen to me again. And on a feeling letting go level, when you think of these things and you feel all of the intense intense, hurtful emotions come up, that's what we're trying to let go of. That's what we're trying to forgive and get rid of. And even ask this too: how different will the world be to me if I can forgive this and let it go? So, when I say forgiveness, it is incredibly important to understand this too. When I say forgive, forgiving a person, a place, a thing, a situation that has hurt you, it does not mean approving of it. It does not mean taking it. It does not mean letting it happen. It does not mean that there will be no consequences or ramifications for the actions that took place. It does not mean you need to let this person back into your life like nothing ever happened and that everything is just a-okay now. And sometimes with the healing, forgiving process, we try to cop ourselves out. We feel all these intense emotions on the inside and we try to give the person the benefit of the doubt, such as like, oh, well, I guess I can see things from their perspective now because they were going through a lot at the time, and because they're going through a lot at the time, it made them feel this type of way. Because they felt this type of way, they took it out on me, so I guess it's okay. No. It's okay to say, no, what you did was not okay, that is not acceptable, and I do not approve of that. There are limits to what I am available for and what I am not available for. But you should still forgive them because forgiveness has nothing to do with them. It only has to do with you. You are the one forgiving. And the power to walk away is huge too. And you be the bigger person. And you're going to feel like the bigger person because you spoke your truth, how you feel with inside. And even if it got rejected, you said, I don't deserve this. And I'm going to go on my way now. Bye. With forgiveness, if we let people walk all over you, there is this inner guilt that you will still harbor because it's going to say, I was not true to myself. It is being able to dial into the solar plexus, this is me, and being able to speak my truth to the world. And if you've been wounded or harmed or violated or backstabbed or your boundaries have been crossed in the past, it might energetically imprint wounding on these areas right here. And trying to unblock them and clear them, it's going to feel uncomfortable. But once you can do that, it's going to give you a whole new level of power and meaning to what drawing boundaries, forgiving, and letting go means to yourself. When letting go, what you need to do is you need to think of the person, the place, the thing, the situation that has wounded you, or that has hurt you, or that has violated you, or that crossed the boundary. And you need to ask yourself, what can I let go of? And every single painful thing that's coming up that's saying no, that's what you need to let go of. And then you need to ask yourself, why can't I let go of it? There are three key important things here that you need to ask yourself. You need to ask it, what does this mean to me? Why does this mean this to me? And why am I still carrying it? And it takes time. This is not something that you're just going to be able to do overnight and everything's going to be fine. Things like this take time. A lot of forgiveness and letting go means you have to dive straight into the shadow, dive head first into the shadow. The shadow's not really conscious, it's mainly unconscious. It's subconscious. It's unconscious and subconscious. Meaning the feeling is where you need to heal and forgive and let go of the energy. It's going to be hanging out in your subconscious, unconscious mind and in your body. That's why I say when the feelings come up, that's your subconscious saying, this is still down here, and we're bringing it, the unconscious, into the conscious. That way we can let it go. And when you ask yourself these things, what you want to do is you want to ground into your presence, ground into your root, into all of your chakras, and you need to breathe in and let go. And it's not going to be just like an overnight thing that just says, yep, I'm healed now. Totally good now. No, it doesn't work like that. It takes practice, takes acceptance, and it takes being really real with yourself. Because again, Forgiveness has nothing to do with them. It only has to do with you because you are the one forgiving. In my own energetic Reiki experience, it's going to come up from within, go out the top. And another trick that I think really helps good too is like for like breathing based techniques, take your head where you're breathing and instead of focusing your breath on up here on your shoulders, take it down to where your pelvis sits. Take it down to where your hips sit and breathe in and out through your hips and notice the energy coming in through your hips and out your head. It's like a circle, like an energetic cycle. Breathing in, letting go, breathing in, letting go, feeling these intense emotions come up, breathing in, letting go, and understanding the lessons that have came with them. And understanding that in this situation, maybe I didn't stand up for myself, maybe I didn't speak up for myself, maybe I didn't have the presence that I wanted to in that situation, but that is okay because now I know how to heal, I know how to let go, and I know how to draw firm boundaries moving forward. You are the one forgiving. You are the one living your life, and thus you can only change the things that you can change. Setting boundaries allows you to live within your inner kingdom with an open heart, able to forgive, able to let go without having to carry the burden or guilt of not standing up for yourself and not speaking up for yourself. That's presence and that's power. Call to God. He's listening. If this video made you feel something real, if this video made you reclaim just a drop of your power, make sure you smash the like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear the message, hit subscribe for more future content, and I will catch you in the next episode. Peace.